at the birth of him who is called the bright and morning star, at the birth of him who is called the bright and morning star, at the birth of him who is called the bright and morning star.
Travis Wingoodsell, we've got breaking news for coronavirus here in Utah. They've added to the coronavirus stat chart on the government website those who have been vaccinated. They have a number posted, and they have got a new page for the vaccines per county. And 407 were vaccinated yesterday, which is not very many, as they're able to test upwards of 15,000, though this week they've been hovering more around 10,000. Today we had 25%, so we're not really dropping, but that's to be expected. It's going to take time to vaccinate the population and hope that we can catch it before the spread continues. Because remember, Herbert has unleashed those who are not hospitalized and who have not recovered back into the populace to keep it spread and keep it escalated. And so the vaccine has a long ways to go before we're going to take care of the problem. And it's going to be a while before we start to see a noticeable difference in the stats. I'm sure that with all the hype for vaccines, that everybody's expecting immediate results. And I'm sorry, you're just not going to get it. So like I said, 25% infected, as we had an increase of number of cases to 3,203 as they increased the testing, so to speak, to 12,885. There were 100 hospitalized, and we had a horrible day of dead, 30. Plus, can't forget the elderly because they don't include it, 3. So, yay. So the first day for testing with the vaccine, and we get 33 dead. Yeah, I'm sure it has nothing to do with Scottish rites. It's just a coincidence. And if you didn't know, the Scottish rites were infiltrated by the Illuminati back in the early 1800s, of which Joseph Smith Sr. became an American hero who nobody knows about unless you watch my videos. He stopped the destruction of the United States back then. I will again, it's 4:30. Andes Mountains serve as backdrop to groundbreaking for Mendoza, Argentina. They just keep pushing the money for temples. They bumped out the Church and Salvation Army team up to feed the hungry. Interesting. Okay. So they've replaced some stuff at the top, but they're still not shutting down the church. Elder Bednar calls BYU Idaho graduates losers and suckers. No, pioneers in an era of COVID. God, what a loser. So yeah, that's it. Nothing new on Renland. Oh, he's about to get booted out because they didn't update him. He's the last one on the list here. Then I'll have to click on all news releases to continually monitor him not being updated. Today's the day that people stay in quarantine unless there's a problem. He hasn't been released as of 4:30. There is no news updates on his condition. And you'd think they'd at least talk about his wife. She was showing no symptoms. She was asymptomatic. And if you don't know Greek, when you put A in front of a word, Canadians put A at the end of sentences and words. But in Greek, when you put it before a word, asymptomatic, it means without. I haven't quite caught on to the meaning in Canadian. It's a completely foreign and bizarre language to me after spending several years up there going to school and being given free babies. So cute and adorable. But yeah, the wife kept them. But yeah, that's the newest update. So I'll be able to add those to my chart, which I'm going to have to figure out how to expand it. I'm most likely going to have to make it horizontal, do a landscape rather than a regular, because I ran out of room. So yeah, I've been keeping track because I've noticed things that the government doesn't want us to know, such as not adding the elderly to these main numbers. Caught them back on the 6th. So alrighty, that's it.